Hi, welcome to the Paper Turtle. This is Mary, and I have another haul video for you today. As I've said in the past, my haul videos are they're going to get fewer and farther in between, simply because I'm not buying as much. I can't. I don't have the space for things, and I have to use what I have. My room is, it's full. It's chock full. I have a couple of plans, but my husband and I were even talking about me expanding into the next room, which is the guest room / playroom for the grandkids. And I really don't want to do that. I want to keep it in one room. I do have things in the other room already. But he's talking about adding a couple more bookcases in there, and I really would like to keep it mostly contained in this room if I can. So that means I've got to come up with some organization, and I've got to use things. So, and stop buying. So that's what I'm doing, and I am buying less and using more. So that means, unfortunately, fewer haul videos and probably more crafting videos. So I hope you like those, and I hope that you'll keep watching, because there will be more haul videos, just not as many, because I can't keep doing it. So anyway, on to the current haul. I'm going to do that in a minute. I picked up some more seam tape, only because it's the kind that I use. I know that I use it. This is the kind with the little ruffled edge, not ruffled, but scalloped edge. And I like to put those on the edge of my pages. So I will pick those up, as opposed to the ones that have the straight edges on both sides. Those I don't use as much. I have a ton of them, so those I'm not picking up anymore right now. But the ones with the scalloped edge I will pick up, because I do use those. So I have those. This one is kind of a, what do they call it? A ruffled trim. And it looks vintage, and it's got that nice creamy color to it. So I thought that was something that I would definitely use. My thrift store, that doesn't usually have stuff like this, had a whole bin full of it. And I picked through all of it. And you could tell it's pretty vintage. Look at the price tag. I don't know where that's from, but that's an old style price tag. There's no barcode on this. This one is probably a little newer because it's 70 cents. But still no barcode. This one was 65 cents at Walgreens. And this one has a barcode, so that's a little newer. Doesn't matter, as long as it works. I don't care if it's old or new. And then this had different colors in it, orange and green, so I thought that would be something a little different that I don't have. Then, what is this? Peekabilities translucent paper. It says vellum note cards with vellum envelopes. I thought that'd be something that I would use. And it was 50 cents. So there's, it's a note card. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 note cards, and oh, nice size envelopes. And 4 envelopes. So I'll definitely use those. In fact, I think one of those envelopes is going in the journal I'm working on now, which I'm going to do a craft along as I decorate the journal that I'm working on now. Just, I don't know, I like doing that. Excuse me. I'm in the middle of working on this journal, so my desk is just covered with stuff, and I have no place to put this stuff. This is a fat quarter. I think it's a fat quarter. It's a stash something. It was originally from Walmart for $2.50. I paid $1 for it. These are good for spines or fabric flips or whatever, and I liked the black and white. I thought that was a little bit different. I don't have something like that in my stash, so I picked that up. This is a scarf. I just thought it was really pretty, and I pictured a journal cover with this, maybe even with this fringe hanging down. Wouldn't that be pretty? And then I have all this extra material here. Isn't that gorgeous? And I think this was $1. So pretty. Oh, one of the studs is coming off. So yeah, I kind of grabbed that. I don't always look at the scarves, but it is a really good place to get some fabric. Sometimes they have like really pretty colors and things like this, and it's just don't forget to look at the scarves. It's just a really good resource. There's a variety of materials, and it's I don't know. It's a good thing to check out. Pick these up. These are for my scrapbooking. They're page protector pockets, page protectors with pockets. I don't know. I haven't tried using these yet. So I picked up a couple of different configurations of them. I thought I'd try it. Why not? I'm always looking for different ways to do my scrapbooks because, you know, after years and years of it, you get a little bit burned out and bored with doing the same thing. So you try to change it up a little bit. So I picked those up. This is a how to draw book, and I like these because the pages are big. So if I'm doing a big journal, I can take one of these pages. I mean, they're even bigger than a journal would be, so I would cut it down. But when you're looking for bigger paper, this is a good source. And they've got sometimes kind of cool designs on them. Or, you know, put them in your journal and just cover them all up. Like this might go into my horse journal. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. But these are really good good sources of large paper for your signatures. These most recent thrifting has yielded me a lot of stuff for scrapbooking. These are page protectors, 25 cents each. You can't get them for that in the store, so I picked up a few of them. They're always good to have because that's what we use. And things are getting so expensive in the craft stores that the thrift stores are a great place to pick up stuff like that. Now, I grabbed this bag of needles because it looks to me like there's an old needle book inside there. So, my mother collects the needle books, and if it's ones that, like, if I know she already has them, or if it's not in wonderful shape or something like that, they're also fun to tuck inside a journal. So that's basically why I bought this. I'm also going to look at the needles because I just broke a needle sewing in a signature the other day, and I realized that I don't have that many left. So needles are an easy find in the thrift stores. So here's regular sewing needles. These are sewing machine needles. These are needles. I don't know if this... I don't know how old this is. It doesn't look super old. More sewing machine needles, which I don't know if they'll fit on my sewing machine. I imagine they will. I think sewing machine needles are fairly universal. We'll see. I have a whole bunch of them. I don't need more. But, okay, here's a pack of needles. I'm looking for needles with the large eyes. The larger eyes, but not too thick around. There's a couple in here that I think I could use. But this is what I saw that I really bought it for. I need one of these. So I'll see if my mother wants it. If she doesn't, I'll keep it and put it in a journal. And then there's this one. There's a few there to choose from. This one here is a good one. Am I in frame? Can you see me? I don't know. It's got a larger eye, but it's not too thick around. So that is good for sewing in the signatures. That's what I like to use anyway. The book is kind of cool. So that's why I bought that. These are easy to find in the thrift stores. There's any thrift store that sells any kind of crafts or sewing stuff has needles, regular and machine needles. So if you need some, that's a good place to look. I'm going to put these up here. Okay, then I bought this pack of cardstock. It was $1.18 at Goodwill. I don't know what the weight on it is, but it doesn't matter because I can use it in my printer. It says sturdy index weight for electronic imaging. So maybe it'll be a good weight if I decide to do some printables. I wonder if somebody bought it and thought it was too heavy. Yeah, it's a little bit heavier than copy paper, but not like heavy cardstock. So I think this will be a really good weight. And at $1.18, I go to estate sales and they're charging $5 for this. So you have to, as much as I don't want to keep buying things, sometimes when you see deals like that, you have to just grab them because you're not going to see them again. I mean, you might see them again, but grab them when you see them. Okay, let me see what we have here. Okay, this book, I thought this cover on this book was just gorgeous. And I think I'm going to make a journal out of that. It's newer. It was originally bought at Ross. But the paper inside, look at that. It's purple and has butterflies on it. These are great for the backs of journaling cards and tags, and even just on a page. I could even just tear this out and fold it up and put it in a tuck spot. But what I'll do, see, it's got sewn in signatures. I will take this apart and then I'll have some signatures also. So I'll use some of the paper for signature pages, and then I'll cut up to put on the backs of the journaling cards and tags. And it's purple, which is a color I don't think that I had. And the cover is gorgeous. Will make a really nice journal itself. So that's a win-win. Oh, CD sleeves. I got these for $1. But you know what? I'm looking at them now and I'm realizing they're plastic. They're not paper. But that's okay, because I could do something with these. All right, tell me, what have you done with the plastic CD sleeves? If you know of somebody that did a video on something, or if you have any ideas, put it in the comments below, because I'd like to know. I think they would open up like right here. I mean, that would make a really cute pocket. This also would can come out. So you could do some kind of peekaboo thing. I think there's things that can be done with these. You just have to think about being creative, and yeah, I'll come up with something. And there's the black, there's a yellow. I like the colors. A blue, and that's the paper, and a white. So it comes in these different colors, which is very cool. I don't know. I'll come up with something, I'm sure. Then I have a few books. Oh wait, I didn't do this one. This, where did I get this one? Oh, at one of the thrift stores. I got this because it's got this braiding in it, which is a little bit different than regular ribbon. There's this kind of Art Deco looking one that's interesting. This is just red velvet. I don't know, Christmas journal maybe. It's got wire in it, so I'm not sure what I'll do with that. There's two pieces of this. Oh, and this has, look at this, what's tied around it. It's like a linen, piece of linen with scalloped edge. That is really pretty itself. So there's two pieces of this. It's kind of like, I don't know, Dutch Amish type of print on it. Very 70s. I love it. This one goes into 80s, 70s, late 70s, early 80s maybe. And look at the colors on this one. Oh, I love this one. I think that's so pretty. And then this one. So that was a really good deal for $1. I got these. Yeah. Those are fun. And I'm going to stop buying big books, because that's what my problem is. My problem area in my room is I have all these books, either books that I got to cut out of, books that I got to use either the illustrations, the pages itself, or the cover. And I have way too many. I will never in the rest of my lifetime use them all. And so I really need to just stop buying them. This one I bought because I've had a couple of these and I have used them. I love this book. If you ever find it, pick it up. It's got these gorgeous Victorian pictures in it. It has like these borders. It's just really pretty images. And I've used this book. I've cut it up and I've used all the pictures in it, and there's a few pages that have lines on them that you can use. Yeah, it's just a really pretty book if you like Victorian images. And you can like fussy cut these, or you can just use them as they are. Or look at that, isn't that pretty? One that I had like glittery pages. I don't know if it was a different year or just a different version or what. I think there were maybe different pictures now that I'm looking through this. Might be for different years. And this was, it says by Avon. So this was made by Avon. And the end paper is really pretty too. So this is a good book to grab. Oh, I had to have this. I just had to have this. I love this. Look at this cover. Isn't that gorgeous? Now I need to make a Mary Poppins journal. I'm not super crazy about the illustrations in here. Where are they? Oh, that's pretty. Can you see that? Where are the illustrations? See, like, they're not very pretty. Not my style, really. But I think there's probably some things that I can get out of it. There's probably phrases and words I can cut out. But what I really bought it for was the cover. I just think that that's a gorgeous cover. There's a little bit of dirt or something here. I have to figure out how to get that off. I think maybe there was a sticker there at some point. But other than that, it's in perfect condition. It's just gorgeous. And this one, obviously I got it for the illustrations. This one's a little bit different than ones I've seen before, and it's all in Italian, I'm going to guess. But the pictures in it are really pretty. There's a lot of fussy cutting to be done here. There's all kinds of, can you see it? There's all kinds of butterflies, and look at all the butterflies. I mean, tons of them. Lots of fussy cutting to be done. Different colors. There's insects. Look at the dragonflies. There's, I mean, flowers. There's flowers. There's birds. There's all kinds of things in this book. So, as much as I don't really need more books to cut out, look at this one. That is so pretty. I saw it and I don't know. I had to pick it up. But it's got a shiny cover. I wish the cover was flat, because that would make a nice journal cover too. I mean, it still would, but I prefer the flat to the shiny. So that's those books, and that's all the books I'm going to buy for a while. I'm just not picking them up. I just can't, I can't keep doing it. Then I have this, I bought this jar of buttons, and I probably paid up for it, but I bought it because inside was a bag, which I've changed the bag out because it was really nasty dirty, and I can still smell. These buttons they stink. They smell really bad, and I have to clean them. And I did ask my mother the best way to clean these metal buttons, and she just said soap and water. So they're going in a soap and water bath very soon. For some reason, I've been attracted to metal buttons lately. And there's some in here that are pretty cool. There's a few of these clock buttons. And there's some that have like, well, that one's more of a crest. But there's some that have flowers on them. There's like this one. I don't know. I think that they're kind of cool. And I always look in the metal buttons for police buttons for my son. There weren't any in here. But there's some military type buttons that have some writing on them that I don't know what they say. I don't think they're United States military. I don't know what they are. I have to maybe research if I get to it. This is a good weight button right here. It's got an anchor on it. There's several in here with anchors, which would be good if I'm doing a nautical theme. But they're quite dirty, so I need to clean them. They've got like a gritty coating on them or something. And then also in the jar, there's a few buttons on cards, but nothing special. And then here's another metal button. Then a lot of these peach pink colored buttons and some red buttons. Nothing fantastic. Nothing extraordinary. A few things that I can use. Some of the metal. So I don't know if it was quite worth what I paid for it, but it's buttons. And these, I think I'm going to go put these to soak like right now when I'm done here. And then I just want to show you something that I picked up. It's not a thrift store piece. It's I got it at Lowe's. Got them at Lowe's. Paint sample cards. It had all of these shaped like tags. Oh my gosh, I just wanted to grab like 5 of each. But I didn't. I just picked a few colors. I didn't want to be greedy because they are free. And really, I don't think they put them out there for crafters, if you know what I mean. So I just picked a few. But how awesome are these? I mean, ready-made tags right there. You got it. Just decorate them. Very cool. So that is my haul for today. I know it wasn't a whole lot, but you know, every little thing, all these are so cool. I really like these. I think these were my favorite from the haul. So let me know what you liked. Let me know what you would do with those CD holder things, those plastic ones. And I will see you in the next haul. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And what was the other thing? The notification bell. Yep, you'll need that. Do all of those things, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.